Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Shatterpoint Stats Center. I'm your host Steve. Join me as I look back over the 4 events held in 3 countries with 27 players from the last weekend. So again, quite a quiet weekend for this episode, but let's dive in and have a look at the events. And our first event takes us to Sweden, where we see David going 3-0 with a Boss Hunter list. And this was Boss, Fixer, 7 Scorch, Hunter, Rex and the Wolfpack on shifting priorities. Then in second place we have Adam, who was also running a Boss Hunter list. And it's almost exactly the same with Boss, Fixer, 7 Scorch, Hunter, Wrecker and Omega instead, and the Wolfpack on shifting priorities. And then our final 2-1 in third place is Leidermark, and they were running Riff, Django, Fett, and the Weekway Pirates, Mando, Lobot, and Lando and R2 on Sabotage Showdown. So a really nice list there, finishing in third. And congratulations again on the 3-0 for David. Our next event, I am really thrilled to say, takes us to Lithuania. Now, over the past few weeks, there have been some events in Lithuania which have apparently not run on Longshanks. So I'm really glad to see that an event did run this weekend. There was only 2 rounds played, with 4 of the 5 competitors going 1-1, so we'll only look at the 2-0 list, which was by Linus, and they were running the Mandalorian, Bo-Katan, and the Clan Kryze Mandos, then Maul, Gar Saxon, and the Mandalorian Super Commandos on Never Tell Me the Odds. So brilliant to see Mando and Maul pick up a win. And well done, Linus, on your 2-0. Over to the USA now for the largest event that we have featured this week in the Night of 1,000 Tears, the Rogue State Games event. And if we have a look here, we can see that there are 2 3-0s. And in first place, we have Mike. Mike has not submitted a full list, unfortunately, but we can see that we have Cassian Kanan, and then we have Kiadi Mundi and Vader 1. So definitely a side-by-side. And yes, congratulations to Mike on going 3-0. But then in second place we have Josh, and Josh was also running a side-by-side, so Never Tell Me the Odds was the mission, and we have Cassian, Dengar, and Han and Chewie, so a really interesting list part there, and then Jin, Bodhi, and Baze and Chirrut, so very standard with the box there, and then in the other half of the 2x2 we had Hunter, Wolf and the Wolfpack, and Boss, Fixer, and Sev and Scorch. So yes, great to see that go 3-0 as well. Then moving into the 2-1s, Alcazelta Ryan was in third, and they were running Cassian, Sabine, Baze, and Chirrut, Solo, K2SO, Lando and R2, Princess Leia, Ezra and the Rebel Pathfinders, and then Jin, Chewie and the Rebel Commandos. So really interesting to see such a wide range of Rebel characters featuring in this list. So yeah, definitely one to be experimenting with. In terms of the anchor, it was a Cassian anchor. So it was a Cassian anchor with Jin, Han and Leia each played once respectively. Then in fourth we have Stephen, who was running a Mando, Bo-Katan and the Covert Mandalorians, Armourer, Paz Vizsla and Clan Kryze, then Maul, Gar Saxon and the Mandalorian Super Commandos, and rounding it out, Cad Bane, Boba Fett and IG-11. And this one was, so it was a side-by-side, so Mando and Armourer twice, and then Maul and Cad Bane once. Very cool list. And then finally, in the 2-1 bracket, we've got Brandon, who was running a General Solo, Chewie and the Rebel Commando, so that's just out the box. Lando, Boba Fett, and the Weequay Pirates. Really nice list there. And then Mother Talzin, Savage Opress, and the Night Sisters, so straight out the box. And then Asajj, Aura, and the Padawan Learners, interestingly. Lots of heals there then. And the missions were Shifting Priorities, and Brandon actually played the Mother Asajj list twice, which is fantastic to see. So yes, congratulations again to Mike and Josh for the 3 and O's. And then our final event is Oops, It's Not a Valentine's Day tournament, which was held on the 15th rather than the 14th, as they tend to run their events, apparently, according to the information. And we have a single 3 and 0 from Kenny, and Kenny was running Hunter, Ahsoka 1, and then General Solo and Princess Leia, but no list submitted, unfortunately. Then in second place with 2 and 1 was Evan, and Evan was running Cassian, Princess Leia, and a Riff list, but again, no full list, unfortunately. And then in third place, the final 2 and 1 was Randall, and Randall did submit a list, which was Anakin Skywalker, Padawan Ahsoka, and the 501st, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Shakti, and the Arfs, then Grand Inquisitor, Third Sister, Fifth Brother, and finally Moff Gideon, Death Trooper Escort, and the Dark Troopers, all played on Sabotage Showdown. And he actually played only the Anakin and Ki-Adi, because I believe in this event you were allowed to bring several squads, and you only had to play 2 if you wanted to. So yeah, congratulations to Kenny on the 3 and 0. And just finally to round out, there was supposedly an event running in Hungary this weekend. So it was advertised for the 14th, so that was Saturday. There were 8 players registered, which was very interesting. Some of them, none of them had a Longshanks rating for Shatterpoint, which would have been good to see what they were going to get up to. So the information is kind of all here, ready for them to start the event. But unfortunately, there has been no games played. So if someone is watching in Hungary, I don't know if I've got any Hungarian fans yet, but if someone is watching in Hungary, it would be great to know if this event did go ahead, and if they can add the results to Longshanks in the future. So there we have it. Quite a quiet weekend, as I said. But next weekend, if I look ahead on Longshanks, seems to be really lining up to be quite a few events. So next week's Shatterpoint Stats Center should be much more comprehensive, with a lot of events all around the world. So all that remains for me to say is, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like, the subscribe, ring the bell, etc., etc. Really trying to build the following. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. So until then, bye for now.